Bending is harmful to us because as we bend over, like say our legs are straight and we're bending over like this, what that's going to do, like pretend these are two vertebrae here, as we bend over, it's going to close the front of the vertebrae. But if you can imagine like there's air or water inside of there, and as that bends and it squishes the front of it, where's all the pressure going to go? Back. Exactly. Right back toward your spinal canal, toward your, basically where your nerves leave your body, called the foramen. It's going to all push the pressure back there. That's why bending over and picking something up without bending your knees is so harmful to you, because not only are you bending over and creating the pressure, but now you're going to add weight to your body to then further increase that pressure. So I brought a little bin here today to use as a demonstration for like a pretend laundry basket or something that you're just picking up off of the ground. Because we all know that we're supposed to squat down, right? So a lot of us will get all ready, we're like, okay, I'm gonna do this right. You know, especially if it's heavy, we're like, okay, I'm ready for this. And so they get all the way down here like this, and then they do this, and then they do this. And so even if you have that knowledge, sometimes the application of it is incorrect in terms of how it's actually going to protect you. So the biggest thing is that we have to keep everything really close to our body. The closer you can keep it to your center of gravity, which is basically kind of right behind your belly button back here. Closer you can keep everything to your body, it protects your neck, your shoulders, your hips, your low back, all those things. Now sometimes patients are like, I can't do that, I have bad knees. Well, you probably have bad knees because your body's been using the improper muscles for years. And oftentimes they find out that if they do these things these ways, it's actually less painful on their knees than the ways they have been doing it. But the other thing is sometimes their back is causing their knee pain and they don't realize that. So that's one of those things that when you get down here, so right now I'm getting it as close to my center of gravity as possible. And again, I want to keep it as close to my center of gravity as possible. And now I haven't moved it. It's stayed right there. My back has stayed stable and stayed steady. Now, not everyone, say you've had knee replacements or hip replacements, you can't get down here. You shouldn't get down here. So what you can do is you can do like a modified lift, where you're squatting down as far as you can comfortably, bringing that, and then see how I'm still keeping it close to my body. But when we lift things out here like this, anytime your levers or your arms are fully extended or your legs are fully extended, that's when it's putting the most pressure on us. Lifting, that's one thing. Now, say something's awkward. Say it's something that's shaped awkwardly. Maybe it's not heavy, but maybe it's something like this that's kind of an awkward shaped object. That's when it gets a little bit more difficult to kind of think it through. And honestly, if you can't do it correctly, that's when you should get somebody else and do like a two-person lift. Something that will help you to, you know, sometimes you get in so much of a hurry. That's one of the things that patients I oftentimes hear is they're like, I was just hurrying to get this housework done and I leaned over to put something in the dishwasher. And see, this is another area where a lot of people run into pain and problems and they injure themselves, is when they're standing at the sink. And everyone's dishwasher's on whatever side, but even for myself, my dishwasher's over here, so I'm standing at the sink, rinse, here. So I am standing only on one leg, my body's twisted, it's not completely square with the thing that I'm doing. And so now, not only am I putting extra stress on my back, but I'm also kind of torquing and twisting my sacroiliac joints. And the weight is not being bared evenly, so it's going to push one side a lot harder than the other. So it's little things like that that usually get people, not the heavy stuff. The heavy stuff, we're already thinking like, oh man, I better be careful with this. Yeah. But it's the light stuff, like, I can't tell you how many times a patient said, I can't believe this happened to me. I lift 400-pound barrels all day long, but I bent over to pick up a pen, and that was the end of it. That's what happens, and that's usually when I tell them, like, that was just the last straw. You've been doing damage to your body for years, moving those 400-pound barrels all the time. That was just your body saying, I'm done, I'm out, not doing this anymore. You know, that structure is saying, I'm too weak, and that enough pressure bending over was enough.